What the is going on?
I like to party.
Jesus, honey, wax much?
This is Unwaxed
Get in, loser, we're going shopping.
with Sophia and Sistine Stallone.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the
Unwaxed podcast
with your favorite sisters, Sophia
and Sistine.
Wow, what a great start to the day.
Really?
Yeah, it's been a good day. It's been really hot, though. And I will say, the tourist level has gone up tenfold. I was on Daily Mail, and they just did this giant article about Euro summers ruined because this guy was taking photos of Greece, like I think it was Santorini, and he was also taking photos of Positano in Italy. And when I say the streets are swarmed with people, like shoulder to shoulder, wall to wall.
Why spend all this money traveling to a place? To get there, to be crowded, to have lack of sleep, you're probably constipated, you're sweating, your other people sweater on you. You're like, what can I even see? You have to wait in line to see one tourist attraction. You're like, oh man, what this freaking sucks. You go to the Louvre in Paris, you buy bum tickets, you're like, oh shit, I got scammed.
That's a personal experience.
You get lost on the tube. You get lost on the tube.
We did buy tickets to the Louvre when we were.
It's all personal experience.
Yeah, and we get to the Louvre. Is it Louvre? Yeah. And they're like, you can't get in. We're like, why? We have tickets. They're like,
bought fake tickets for double the money. Let me tell you
bad.
though. My whole thing is, it's like you get there. I think the idea of traveling sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Doing it and executing it is a nightmare.
You know what's even worse? The prep before leaving for these trips is awful. I mean, my mind is swarmed with what to pack. And by the way, I always forget one essential, like
Laxatives.
underwear.
That's an essential?
That's not an essential.
Absolutely.
Laxatives are an essential?
Can we
Wait,
just
hold
say,
on. The different time zones, I feel like that's necessary.
did I say underwear and she said laxatives?
There's
at the same
nothing
time?
worse than going on a trip and then
Not being able to go.
Yeah.
I think that's a mental hurdle. I don't think it's.
I've never had that
Oh,
problem
well,
in
boys,
my
your
life.
high fiber
Boys-
diet can shut
Yeah,
it.
shut up,
okay?
guys. Every boy doesn't have a bathroom problem.
All
Girls have
right.
so many bathroom problems.
Yeah, hot girls have IBS. Have you heard of that?
I've heard.
But I was just saying, like, packing for trips is such a
Yes.
heinous thing. Oh my God. I don't know. Do you want to talk about it?
I don't know what you're going to say.
I think we've experienced. I've been in pain a lot before. Like I've had open heart surgery. I've had to draw blood. I broke toes.
Yeah.
I will confidently say, bikini waxing is top 3. Maybe it's number 2. I'd say I have to put heart surgery first because that's pretty crazy.
No, honestly. But at least you were knocked out for that.
I was knocked out. I had medication. This was beyond. Not even my nightmares. I was gonna say wildest dreams.
I saw the heavens and the stars. I was in outer space.
So Sistine and I, we've never done it before.
We're unwaxed.
I know. That's actually so true.
We're on brand.
Oh shoot. Now we're off brand.
Oh shoot.
Oh darn it. We decided, you know what, let's just do it. We have a trip coming up. Like let's just like, what are all the girlies talking about? Let's just find a place. We just find a place in the city that says like wax.
There's no soothing. There's no talking you through this experience.
But
These women don't give a shit.
let me just say, first off, you're laid down on this bed and you feel like you're at the gyno at this point.
And they go, butterfly your legs. I said, what do you mean?
Oh.
What do you mean butterfly my legs? Like a turkey? You know when you like butterfly a turkey to get the shit in there? So I became a turkey.
So Sistine went first. And
I had to get it over. If I saw what Sophia was going through, I would have walked away.
I feel like if mine was a way worse experience. We have a high pain tolerance too. We can handle pain.
Yeah.
It's not that hard for us. It was 15 minutes of pure torture. Like if someone said to me mentally, I had to do this every day for the rest of my life. If a judge said order in the court,
No jail time, just bikini waxes every day.
Every single day.
I said, give me the
and your hair
prison.
grows back every day.
Give
Really
me the
quick.
prison sentence.
I was
honestly.
seriously put me in prison for
2
4
years.
months.
Put me in prison. We
But
raw
this-
dogged it.
No,
It
but
was,
this lady, she was looking at us like we were the biggest wimps of all time. And she's
she
like,
kept saying, stop being dramatic. That was
Yeah.
the only thing she kept saying. As she was applying the hot wax, I kept grabbing Sophia's hands and I'm like, just just look me in the eyes.
She made me watch her stare at her.
direct.
She's like, what? Stare at me. I go, no. She goes, you're my focal point. Don't move. And so while this is happening, she's like
1, 2, and I'm like, don't look away. And I'd just be like locked in with her.
and I was
3.
so stressed watching the life move out of her
Yeah,
eyes.
getting ready for your turn.
I was
That's
like,
messed
oh my
up.
God.
It was
It was
brutal.
awful. All in all,
We're going back on Friday.
anyways.
All in all, we'll be back.
This episode is a special episode. We are doing unsolicited advice because since we've been gone for X amount of months, a lot of questions have been funneling in. So we figured we'd do that for love and relationships on this episode. And we wrote
You
down...
know, when I was going through the questions you guys are asking, aside from the mean comments, all of them were about love and relationships, which again, you know, we hear the TikTok comments, people being like, what do you guys know?
Oh, we get roasted
Listen,
on TikTok.
we don't know a lot, but we know some things. And take it with a grain of salt, but we think it helps.
Actually, I think we give great advice.
I do too.
Genuinely. Our friends ask for our advice,
Yeah,
so we're going to give it to you.
Yeah, I mean, the hook up with your dad, like hook up with his dad is the best.
And the best advice she's ever given.
Also, the whole wax intro, this is supposed to be an unsolicited advice episode we just wanted to share.
Yes.
So just,
So
we'll
just,
let that
do,
pass.
just do it before your vacation.
Okay, number 1. This person wrote in, I'm always working hard in my relationships with friends, but nobody seems to care as much as I do. It's really hard. One of my closest friends keeps judging the things I love. However, I never did that to her.
Okay, so it sounds like to me that she's kind of the butt of the joke friend. And she seems like she's someone that doesn't...
It sounds like her friend's just a hater.
No,
for
she's
no
a hater.
reason.
But, you know, every person in the group kind of can take the hits. I feel like this is not a shot at you, but like I usually between Sistine and I, like I'm probably the one that has the most funny things I do that I get probably teased the most on.
Yeah.
But and I don't care.
You're easy to tease. I don't know what to
Thank
tell
you. But it seems like with this instance, obviously it's now getting personal and it's something that is hurting your feelings because you're putting in a lot of relationship and effort into these friends that are not doing that back. And this is the biggest advice I can say to you. Cut it off.
I mean, it's hard when you're in a one-sided relationship, especially with a girlfriend, because if you feel like you're caring and you're making effort and it's not being reciprocated, I always say that's like worse than a breakup in a lot of ways.
You don't realize how much energy you're putting into negative things until you release that in negative energy. And honestly, like...
I would pull away. That's the best advice. I was in a similar situation. I pulled away, and in that brief period where I wasn't needing that friend and that friend started to feel unnecessary to you.
Say just to cap it all off. If this is someone that you truly do care about and you do want this relationship nourished and probably having a little bit of a facelift, go up to her and say this. No one can read your mind as well. If
That's
something is
true.
hurting your feelings, confront them. You don't have to be harsh, but you can say, this is making me feel this way, and I would please ask you to stop it. And if her response isn't mature and is not kind and the best friend way you should be or she should be,
That's
then
not
it's not a friend. Okay. This is one ginormous run-on sentence. But I am so delusional that I think everyone I even glance at is madly in love with me. But I am also so delusional that I am convinced that people who actually do like me don't actually like me. You know what I mean? Like, why am I so confident until it's real?
Because you're like every female ever on the face of the planet.
Because you're protecting yourself.
Hold on. I don't think that's delusional because I do the same thing.
I don't think, what? You think everyone that you meet is madly in love with you?
Kinda.
Okay.
Is that narcissistic to
A little
say?
bit, I think.
Really?
Oh,
Come on, you walk down the street and like you freaking strut it
Christine,
knowing people are
we
looking
make a
at
joke
you.
how I don't do that and you do that. Because
Okay, well, let's relate to this person a little bit because
but-
I don't think you're delusional at all. I think that it's all in our head, and maybe it's a slight thing of like childhood trauma that like we didn't get attention that we wanted from certain boys growing up in school. I don't know. But I don't think it's delusional. I think if you believe like, oh, these people like me, and the second that it becomes real, you pull away. It's just like you said, a protective fear thing.
I think this is a symptom of avoidant attachment. I think that you, and then by the way, I used to do this too. I don't necessarily think everyone's in love with me, but when something is not so serious, I have the most confidence. I feel like I can flirt the best. I can chat the best. I look the best. But then when emotions start coming involved and the guy is reciprocating that to me, I used to be very resistant to giving that back because, oh shoot, like they're going to see the real me. And is this real me? Like this fake, like the confident version of you is there. Like if you're acting like it,
Yeah.
it's there. It's real. So it's just not feeling like that imposter syndrome. Like, oh, I only think I'm hot when people don't like me, and I don't think I'm hot when people like me. Like, that's a falsified version of you, and that's also a way to convince yourself that you're not lovable unless you're like some other version, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So my advice is, I don't really know how to like, just be like, I think just to confront it, like understand that that's a quality of you that maybe you need to work on, and maybe learn how to have more secure attachment with yourself. Maybe taking a step back and going, what is it about me that's causing me to feel so?
It's kind of like those fantasies that you have in your head about people. And you create this whole like life story, this love story with this actor, this kid you saw on the street or whatever it was. And then the second it becomes real, you're like, oh, wait, no, that was funny and that's delusional. Like, it's all made up. Right now, it's just falsified. It's made up because you're actually afraid of getting rejected and really putting yourself out there.
Exactly.
But I don't blame you. I do the same thing.
It's scary out there, but it's not sustainable.
Holy shit, this question's awesome. Hi, girls. You are genuinely my therapy, and I need some unsolicited advice on something. I'm in love with my best friend's brother who has a girlfriend. They were really rocky last year, and my best friend tried to get me with him, but nothing happened. He would openly flirt with me and be really touchy. So I was hoping something would happen, but he kept going on and off all summer with his girlfriend. Now, being back from college, seeing them again, they're in good terms, and it genuinely hurts to see them in such a good place. I don't have anything against the girl. She seems genuinely about a lot of these things. I'm genuinely happy for them, but I do still hold a little resentment for my best friend and her brother for screwing me over and letting me fall in love to only get hurt. What do I do?
Nothing. It's
You
not.
kind of put yourself in this little pickle.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, girl. Okay.
Hold on, though.
This sounds like
Yay. Come on, Sophia.
my best friend's brother is the one for me. BFB. Okay. Yeah, you kind of got yourself into that pickle. You know the golden rule. Any guy that just gets out of a relationship or an on and off, you're kind of a rebound.
And you can't blame other people. This is why I hate setting people up with like, oh, so-and-so, you'd be good with this person. Because then the setter-upper is always blamed when it goes awry. And yeah, you did set yourself up in this situation. But, you know, sometimes you hear those stories of like, oh, they just didn't know what the best thing was for them, and it was right in front of them the whole time. And it could be one of those really amazing rom-com type movie scenarios, you know. But most of the time, that's in the movies.
And I think also you were leaning and leading with your crush instincts rather than your rational instincts, which is this guy is probably still in love with his girlfriend. And by the way, I'm not saying, like, it's fine to flirt. It's fine for him to flirt with you and you go back, unless you've explicitly said to him, hey, I like you, I want something more with you, and then he's leaning in and then goes back to, I'd say, yeah, that's really screwy of him. But I'm pretty sure that he didn't do that. And
Can I also throw something out there?
Yeah.
I think she's misdirecting her anger of him not choosing her, because she said, I'm genuinely happy for them. And she has nothing against the girlfriend, but she's now mad at her best friend and her brother for screwing her over.
For letting me fall in love.
For letting her fall in love, which maybe you're blaming the wrong...
Also...
Why are you laughing, Chris? Maybe you're blaming the wrong
This
people?
also is limerence.
Huh?
It's like, you know, limerence, it's that obsession. It's kind of like the... Here, I'm going to get the exact definition because people are starting... Limerence. Limerence is a state of intense infatuation with another person, characterized by obsessive thoughts, a longing for reciprocation, and a dependence on the other person's actions for emotional well-being.
Oh.
You are having limerence. Your actions and your feelings are all dependent on this guy of whether or not he chooses you or chooses his girlfriend he's been with.
Boom.
And now instead, you're saying I'm in love, which it's not love, it's an obsession. Like you've fantasized about this person. And by the way, there is a study that shows that your brain and your body cannot tell the difference between something that you've highly thought of over and over again, that it almost feels palpable, versus an actual real instance.
That's so true. It's the same thing as if you tell someone a lie and you start to live by that lie and you say it to more and more people, you actually start to believe that lie happened.
Yeah. So people, you can really make your body and your brain believe something that you thought of was actually real.
Well, to be also, let's put it out there too. She's saying that he also did openly flirt and was really touchy.
Yeah, but I'm saying And it's summer. Y'all gonna flirt.
It's summer.
We're
It's
in
fine.
shorts and everyone's
Yeah.
tan
I'm
and
sorry.
hot.
I'm sorry.
I agree.
You're
I
at your
totally
best
agree.
friend's house. You
Yep.
guys are probably on some lake and like hanging out, going to the movies, eating popcorn like it's the 50s. And,
Yeah,
and
you
he's
know-
there and he's cute and you're having fun with him, which is fine. Harmless flirting. Who cares? This is like the
See,
summer
now,
I turned pretty.
I think the people to blame is the boyfriend of the one in the relationship, okay? And you. I love you, but
This is not your best friend's
you don't want to
fault.
be the other woman.
Also, there's no resentment on your best friend unless she's saying to you, hey, go for my brother. He really likes you.
Like green flags, like,
Like,
he's
go
going
for
to
it.
leave his current relationship for
Yeah,
you.
that's not cool. But if you didn't write that. So what we're taking from what you've written is that didn't happen.
No.
And so you don't get mad at her. Okay.
You know
I think we
what?
got it.
Sometimes we just all get a little flirty. And sometimes we misread things, and
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah.
It happens. But sometimes we feel a little foolish and we just don't want to blame other people for the
Yeah.
foolish feeling. Okay.
Amen. All right. Do you think it's okay to go on multiple dates if you are not
Yes.
officially dating them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. And this is the thing.
If
You're
someone also gets mad for that,
Well, it's also
It's not
totally
allowed.
okay to like not want to go because you're just not open to meeting other people. You can have your own direction. Like if the guy is saying to you, hey, I'm not seeing other people, but there was no like clarification, or maybe he did that without telling you. Okay, that's his decision, but you guys haven't said, unless it's exclusive, yeah, and you've
but
agreed
I
on
think
it.
that phrase though, I'm not seeing other people, is basically him, and correct me if I'm wrong, Chris, is basically him telling you, I'm closed off. I'm purposely and intentionally not seeing other people because I want to see you.
No, I'm saying if he hasn't said that before and he's just like deciding that for himself.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can get a little bit tricky, I think, if one person says it and the other one doesn't. Then I think feelings will get hurt.
I think if you're dating them for like 3 months consistently, and
That's
there's
a long. You better be boyfriend girlfriend.
by
at
the way,
that point.
yeah,
3
seriously,
months.
I've heard
in this generation.
I've heard years. We've heard years.
There's no way it can be exclusive for years.
You're totally allowed to go on multiple dates, have fun, go out there. You can't rely on this guy or girl, whoever you're going out with,
Well, let me add to this
until it's official.
What do you do? And Chris, please chime in. What do you do if a girl says to you, "I'm not seeing anyone else. I'm closed off," and you're not there yet? Are you going to be honest? Are you going to say the same thing to make her feel better? Like, how do you avoid disaster in that scenario?
I think you have to be careful with your words, but honest.
What would
if
you
you
say?
are seeing people, I don't know. Am I seeing people? Like, who am I seeing in the scenario?
Well, say you just don't want to. Say you're seeing a really fun, super cool gal, but you're like, I'm not there yet with her. To be closed off, like I still want to have my options.
Like you're not ready to be serious yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would try to be honest with it and say, "Hey, I'm not. It's still early on. I'm dating, but yeah."
I throw my
Yeah.
drink at you.
No, you're allowed to say it. By the way, I actually went on a few dates with a guy and ended after like 3 or 4 dates.
Mhm.
But I did make it very clear. I'm like, I want to take this very slow. Like, I really want to get to know you as a person as we're going on dates. So let's not rush into anything. And I think that's totally fine to be explicit and say that. And then if it gets to a certain point where it's been like over a month and he's like, I really like you, I think we should be serious, and then you're not ready for it, then you might have to either give him an option. Like, either we stop doing this if it's not like if you are okay with me still dating, or or you become exclusive. So anyways,
To answer your question, though, yes, it's more than okay to go on multiple dates because, by the way, you need options. We're human beings. You gotta try all the flavors before you decide on one.
ew. All right. 5.
Oh my God, this was another good question. Okay. Hey, Sophia and Sistine, love you both so much. Thank you, love you too. And I need your advice. I'm freaking out. I just found out my ex-boyfriend, his friends, and his family are going on vacation the same time, hotel, and same plane as me. My boyfriend and our friends. Damn. So it sounds like she's in a relationship with her boyfriend. And it's sounding like, wait, hold on.
No, her ex.
But she said my boyfriend. here.
Oh shit. So she's saying that she's
My ex
going
is
on.
yeah,
her
current boyfriend. I told you, I was right. So it sounds like her she's going on vacation
with her family and her
new
boyfriend,
and her ex and all of his friends and his family is also on said vacation.
This is like
my ex. It gets deeper. My ex is known for starting fights and being immature to past guys I've talked to, and he has never seen me out with my current boyfriend. I'm also worried my boyfriend will get jealous and will start problems with me, and my boyfriend just knowing my ex will be there. Help, what do? I don't know what to think. It sounds like you're babysitting like 12 people right now.
This is like tropical
You gotta
West Side
babysit
Story.
the ex, you gotta babysit the current boyfriend.
Why is the new boyfriend getting mad at you?
But see, that's just, I feel like it's an
Boys
age thing.
do that
but also
sometimes.
it's not an age thing. I think
It is
like
an age
men
thing.
get jealous at any age. Are you kidding me?
I feel like men get threatened knowing that their girl has been with someone
but see,
else.
what confuses me is like, I'm currently with you. So it's like, why are you jealous of someone that like I dumped or we're no longer with?
It's dude brain.
It's a dude brain.
Is it a competition thing?
Okay, my advice is this.
It's an insecurity thing, I think.
Avoid at all costs. You have to have a conversation with your boyfriend and say, we're not engaging. Let's be personable, easy, not having a problem. And like, I gotta avoid, I don't know. I mean,
see what I would do
how
is
big
so
is this
different.
resort? Is this like a...
I would do something totally different.
How did that happen? Like, does her and her ex like go on the same? How did they?
Yeah,
go
that's
on
a little wild. Somebody was playing weird
There's
here.
something going on. I'm like, I've never been at the same place as my ex-boyfriend. The place, the hotel, the time, the date.
Could you imagine if they'd been there together before
That's
too?
what I'm
And then
thinking. That's what I was thinking.
Oh.
That's what I was saying. I was like, there has to be like she and her ex used to go on this trip.
That would make me tight. If I'm
pissed. If I was the second go, yeah, I'd be like, oh wait,
I would totally pretend like I've never been here before.
Yeah,
you
same.
can't.
Same, but
you don't want to start a vacation like that.
But no, it's, by the way.
Why are you picking that place on vacation? There's a
There's
whole world.
No, but it's blatantly clear that they have been together, and then he brought his family, she brought her family.
Yeah,
choose any other
that's
place.
wild.
Okay, hold on. Let me break this down for a second. What do I do? I'm trying to think like, how do we sabotage either his rooming situation or his flight? I would release maybe bed bugs into his room, so he has to leave.
I think the mature answer is you have to have a conversation with your boyfriend.
It depends where they're going. Also, is it tropical? Like we could put mosquitoes in there. Maybe like some monkey pox. I don't know if that's bad.
Maybe
is that deadly? We don't want that.
I'm trying to think.
Also, can you write back in and tell us where this place is? Because apparently it's fire.
Yeah,
I want to go.
If everyone's going, I want to go.
It sounds like I should have been here to watch with our popcorn.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's talk about the current boyfriend really quick, and then we'll move on. She said, "I'm worried my current boyfriend will get jealous and start problems with me. Just knowing my ex will be there." Now, I think that's a conversation you guys need to have, and I think there's a way to say it where, because obviously in this moment, he's going to need a little coddling, a little extra validation because he sounds like a little baby and he needs a little bit of like sucking on the teat, right? So you're going to have to nurse him and you're going to have to say, listen, babe, without getting mad, without getting agitated, because when in doubt, shout. If you get up here, he's going to start thinking, why are you getting so mad about the situation? Are their feelings still there? And he'll start to speculate. You know what I mean? We don't want that. So you're going to have to talk really calmly, really, really break it down very simply to him and say, listen, babe, I'm with you. I love you. That is irrelevant. It's in the past. I want nothing to do with this person. I want to have the greatest trip with you. Can we do that?
And then you guys go get a margarita.
If he's still, and you have a margarita and then you have some fun vacation sex. Okay?
Yeah.
If he's still mad, I don't know how old you guys are.
Yeah, I'm hoping this is above the age of 18.
Of 21.
21, yes, drinking. Well, I don't know where they are.
Mexico, I don't know. Whatever. Semantics. But if he takes that and still wants to fight, I don't know. Do with that what you will. Some foreshadowing.
But you also
foreshadowing might be happening.
You are responsible for captaining the ship and making this all clear skies. You better be calm. You cannot be looking at your ex panicking the whole time because that's going to make him insecure. Period. All right.
Oh my God, you know what I just thought of? We should have talked about the poop cruise. Me talking about how you get constipated on a trip. And imagine I was on the poop cruise and I was constipated and I felt like left out.
That's so dumb. All right.
That would have been so funny.
Right.
I don't really know what the poop cruise is because I saw it on Netflix and I was like,
No, you gotta
Hope
watch it.
Cruise, is this what we're doing?
No,
and then I
it's
scroll
so
past.
funny.
it.
It's
Yeah,
so
you gotta
fun.
watch it. It's actually
It's such
crazy.
an easy watch.
Hi, girls. I love your podcast. Thanks. I recently got out of a 3-year relationship. I'm over my ex, but I don't know where to start. I know this guy that's super cute, but he doesn't know me. I'm scared to request him on Instagram because what if nothing happens from it? What if whatever's meant for me will find its way? I don't know whether to start trying with other guys and putting myself out there or just let them come my way and wait. Okay.
Wait, what?
She's going fast.
Yeah, I'm like confused.
Wait.
How are you over your ex?
Recently got out.
Recently,
Okay, well, hold on. Sometimes you know how girls break up in their head like
That's-
6
okay,
months,
fair
a
enough.
year before,
Fair enough.
and they're
But
kind
I
of just.
also don't think you should jump into
Well,
something
hold on. I
quickly.
also don't necessarily blame her either. If that's her process and that helps her feel better, and you know, some people are just wired where they love being in a
But
relationship.
that's not a healthy thing because every single one of those
Yeah.
people, it's bad. Like, let's not encourage that. And
Well,
you,
clearly she's good at relationships. If it was
No,
3
it's
years,
not.
No, I don't know.
I
I've
don't
been
think-
in a couple long ones, and I think you
Then what
gotta
am I?
take.
Why am
You
I
gotta take
on
the
the
break.
microphone? What am I
You gotta
doing?
take the
you're
break.
you're not encouraging the right. That's unhealthy. This is toxic. Yeah, that's not a good thing to say.
Yeah, take a break.
Take a break.
Ease the brakes
Ease
a little
the break.
bit.
Okay, it's been 3 years of a relationship. This is the thing. When I got out of a really long relationship, I had the same feeling where I didn't know where to put that love. I was really conflicted. When you're putting so much energy and time to one person, and then it's just stripped away, you just have so much time on your hands, and so all you're thinking of is going on dates and like, what do I do? Who do I hook up with? Pause. You gotta bring that in. Focus on you. You don't need to put yourself out there that quickly. You can just enjoy the moment of like being alone, being with your girlfriends, reestablishing those relationships. And the guy on Instagram, follow him. Who cares?
Yeah.
And by the way, worst case scenario, he doesn't follow you back. Whatever.
what's the worst that could happen?
By the way, that's happened to me and her. Like we followed people all the time and they didn't follow us back. Like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it stung. It stung.
It
but
didn't
you know, life
sting.
moves on.
Life moves on. It's Instagram. It's not. That's not a wedding
yeah,
proposal.
and also people aren't mind readers and they're not thinking about you, so no one's gonna think, oh, I wonder if so and so is single right now. Like unless you make yourself known and available, then they'll know.
And I also think that you totally have to adopt that mindset, like whatever's going to work works, because it is so true. Like the right thing, the right time, the right person will come when it's meant for you. And at the moment, just live your life. Live your life, enjoy it, go out, socialize, have a good time. And then someone's going to come into the mix and you're like, oh, where'd you go? Where'd you been? So yeah, that's my advice.
Oh, this one sounds like a bit of a catfish situation. I'm in a long distance relationship with a guy I met online. We haven't met in person yet, but we plan to meet in 3 to 4 months. We're from the same country, but he's abroad for studies. In the beginning, he made a lot of effort, but now he feels distant. When I asked why he loves me, he just said I'm beautiful, spiritual, and wife material. I'm confused that that's the only reason he wants to be with me. Hold on, that's beautiful, spiritual, and wife material?
The Holy Trinity.
Yeah, that sounds like a great compliment.
Beautiful,
like,
spiritual,
wait,
wife material.
hold on. If someone said, like, if I asked why would you want to be with me and a guy responded with that, I'd be like, thank you. Wait, why is that a bad
I'm
thing?
confused because that's the only reason why he wants to be with me. You
What
know
else is there?
You know what she sounds like? Remember the clip that from I think it's like not Swan Lake, but some like the Swan Princess, and he goes, she goes, so why do you love me? He goes, because you're beautiful. She goes, what else? And he goes,
Yeah.
is there anything else that's more important? And then she gets upset. Okay.
When asked why he loves me, well, first of all, he's abroad, so there's the time zone and there's the difference and whatever, fine. Maybe it's in your head that he feels distance. Maybe you're having a little bit of an internal pulling away and you're just sort of projecting on him. Like he's feeling distant and he's saying these right things, but that's not what I wanted to hear. It's kind of sounding like
I
a
think it's just long distance
Uno reverse right now.
abroad is too hard. And I think it's really hard to establish a relationship online. And like, I'm not saying
Wait,
that's
but
impossible.
I'm confused because why are you confused
Oh,
that
wait.
that's the reason
We're from the same
that he wants to
country.
be with you?
Oh,
That
he's
you're
com-
beautiful and spiritual and wife material. That's the trifecta. What more do you
Beautiful,
want?
spiritual, and wife material. That's
Girl,
great.
we're moving on from this question because you're in your head. You got to decide whether you want to be with this person. He's saying all the right things. And let me tell you, there aren't a lot of guys out there that'll even admit these things.
I'm
okay?
confused what else she's looking for.
I know.
Smart.
Also,
like, okay.
Go meet this dude, though.
I know.
Yeah,
Go.
let's do that.
Go meet this dude.
Wait, let's also find out if his webcam is working. Because if it's one of those,
Yeah.
it's still
Have you-
broken.
Oh, yeah. I'm curious if you actually FaceTime.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah,
Do you know
also-
what he looks like?
This ain't going to be another catfish episode. I'm telling you that. All right. Hey, girls. A guy here who really needs your advice. Switch up. Chris, you're coming in. I'm in love with my girl best friend.
Yeah, you are.
We were actually in a relationship back in high school,
Oh,
but I stupidly ended it.
dumb.
Now I realize she's the one. How do I tell her I love her without ruining our friendship? Because honestly, that's what's most important to me.
Fuck the friendship.
Yeah, you don't, bro. You just
Dude,
do it. You just say it.
Fuck the friendship. Are you kidding me?
Fuck up the friendship by
Because
Leah
here's the
Kate.
thing,
Play it on repeat.
it's already fucked up. It's already fucked up because you have these feelings. You're gonna continue to have them. They're only gonna get worse, and it's only gonna make you feel worse. So just say it. Yeah.
You know what, though? It's like, it's so hard to find one person
Mhm.
that you want to be with and call the one. And here she is right in front of you.
I
And
know.
what do you want to
I
do?
love how you guys are mad at him already.
I'm so mad at him. What do you want to do?
It's like a guy asking for
when,
advice.
but when is the right
Why?
time? When is the right time? When she's at the altar marrying another dude and they say, does anyone object?
I have
is
friends
that,
that
the right
are
time?
like that, man.
Yeah.
They're the
it's
worst.
No, it's
Grow
always
up.
it's always when they're actually out of reach and they're in a relationship. Guys are like, oh shit, she's gone. Wait, she's in a relationship. I didn't say it enough. And then they'll all of a sudden come out of the woodworks when she's in a relationship.
But let
and
me
they'll
tell you, because you fucked up, she's going to have some sort of feeling about it. So if you are going to go back to her, you better have this amazing monologue ready to go. And women don't like words. We need action. So
Yeah.
you better show her how you will never be that person again. You won't change. You're going to change your ways. You're not going to end it. You're not going to, whatever your bad habits were, you got to really prove to her that you're different this time.
How do I tell her I love her without ruining the friendship? Sorry, when you tell someone you're in love with them and if they don't reciprocate, it's kind of awkward for a hot second. And then maybe in the future,
No, it's a risk. You got to.
it's a risk. Everything's a risk. Watch a Nicholas Sparks film. Maybe that's going to spark your energy. But honestly, just come in, say it, take her on a great first date if she's open to it. You don't have to say to her, I'm in love with you. You can also pump the brakes.
Do it though,
Do
dude.
it.
Do it,
Are you-
dude.
and make
Can
sure
you
it's
record
and make
it?
sure it's raining, and do it
Oh,
outside.
yeah.
And maybe you guys were fighting, and she's like, "But you ended it with me." He goes, "But I'm in love with you now."
Let me put
And
something
it's one of those things, and they passionately kiss.
Let me put something in perspective.
Oh,
We have 80 summers, if we're lucky, left in our lifetime. 80 summers.
Left still?
Well, like, if we're lucky,
That's a
80.
lot.
that's if we're like
No,
we're-
80 summers, that's not that much. Like, if you put in perspective,
Yeah,
No, it's
that
definitely
many.
less. Anyway,
it's less.
my bad.
Way
Well, for
less.
us, it's less. It's like
Yeah.
I'm almost 30.
Yeah.
50 maybe. Maybe. Life is short. Life is long, but it's short. Don't waste it on overthinking because you are going to look back on your deathbed and be like, why didn't I not take the risk in my 20s to tell this person how much I love them?
Don't be
Even
stupid.
30s, even 40s, even 50s, even 80s. Who cares? Love is love.
Listen, you
Everyone wants to
sound-
be told that they're loved. No
you
one
sound
hates
like
that.
a smart guy, because clearly you know what's good for you.
Does he
This
sound-
woman, but also don't be a dumb guy, and do nothing about it.
Yeah, period.
Okay. Every woman wants to hear these words,
Yeah.
especially from an ex. Are you kidding me? It's like the greatest thing to hear is like your ex being like, I'm still in love with you. You're like, I won. So here's the thing.
And I'll tell you-
here's the thing. Either you're going to feel really good because she accepts you, or she rejects you, but you're going to make her feel
I'll
really
be honest.
good.
Anyone
So
that's
someone's
friends with
feeling
their
good.
ex still, there's still feelings lingering. I'm not friends with any of my exes, not because I
Sophia,
don't.
there's no putting the toothpaste back in the tube. Once there's been,
No,
some
once.
bed sheet action, you're never friends again.
Yeah, no.
It's
So
not
this,
happening.
by the way, I'm pretty sure she really likes you back. Like I'm
Well,
pretty.
no, some girls are
I'm
really
not.
cool. I don't think so.
Just be I don't know. I'm not so sure. What I was gonna say as a disclaimer is like be prepared to be shot down miserably and badly.
oh God.
Do it still. If it makes you feel better, I did this.
Yeah,
All right?
yes, we're proud of you.
Christine was waiting for
The first
it.
step is admitting.
Yeah. Dude, I did it. It was the right decision. Just do it.
Just do it, and now you know.
But you got rejected. Was it still?
That's
you
what
know.
I'm saying.
Yeah, but-
it was
but
the right. That's
it's-
what I meant.
Because now he just have to think, what if? Now he knows.
You check it
And
off
moves
the
on.
list.
You know what? I don't like the sound of this girl. Who's rejecting you, Chris? This is fucked up.
We don't like her.
We'll clip
Hot
it. Send
girls
it to her.
out there, go after Chris.
Hey.
Okay. Do you want to do the last one?
Last question. I'm still upset. Don't be stupid, guy. Come on. Tell her you love her.
One last thing on that. She goes, prepare a monologue. Also, we don't care about words. Wordless monologue. Go.
She's so polarizing.
Do nothing, but do everything.
Within the sentence.
Say the words,
Steve.
but say none.
It's okay.
You know? Okay.
Speak.
Last question. Hey, girls. I really need some advice on the situation because truthfully, I don't know what to do. My boyfriend is never one to tell me no when I go on trips or go out with my friends because it's incredibly obvious he's mad. He will get all pissy and shit, but I let him go out and I never backlash. I just got this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to move away to Europe with my best friend for a few months. I know he would not take it well and honestly probably accuse me of cheating or some shit, but this has been a dream of mine and I'm big on the feeling that you have one life to live and live the way you want. How do I go about the situation? Do I break up with him? Do I see how he responds and then go from there? I just don't want to live my life pleasing other people. I want to do this trip, but I know he will be upset.
You just answered your own question. That last sentence is everything I was going to say in a 2-minute rant. No, you don't want to live your life. You don't want to live your life people pleasing because you know you want to go on this trip. That's your answer. You're going on this trip regardless. So it's whether or not how he responds, and it's how you approach it. I think don't do what Steve said. Break up with him. It seems to me that he's a super insecure person if he's always giving you crap about going out,
which is why you should break up with him. I'm sorry. Little micro things that you notice early on in a relationship will be detrimental to you later on. Okay? He's literally showing you who he is. Believe him. Unless he's changing and he's trying to get better and he's working on it, that's a different story. To me, in my head, all I heard was single Euro summer. Like, girls trip. I mean, why do you want to be dealing with a guy that's nagging you and angry with you? You should be with someone that supports your endeavors, supports what makes you happy, support the exciting opportunities that are coming. Right now, he's just like, but then again, I want to get benefit of the doubt. You're just assuming he's going to be this way. I think ask. See the reaction. Leave.
Because you know
phone doesn't work in Europe.
Yeah,
okay.
You know what you want to do. Make the decision for yourself. Move on, move forward. If he doesn't want to be with you, if he's holding you back, not worth it. Single Euro summer seems right.
I mean,
that is a great opportunity.
I'm so in this vibe right now where I'm like, if anyone gives anyone shit for anything, what are we doing? But maybe it was the cab
but especially
driver.
things that are going to be growing for you. Like anything that's like this sounds like such a beautiful opportunity for you to like have these amazing experiences with your best friend. How often people can just casually say, I'm going to go move to Europe for a few months with my best friend. That's crazy. And if you're able to do that, go for it. That's going to be more life-changing than your boyfriend that tells you to stay home and watch Netflix.
I don't like any man giving you shit.
Yeah.
Okay? You haven't called me. Call Sophia. We'll straighten them out. Call Chris. Take Chris with you.
All right, Teresa Giudice.
Excuse me.
You kind of are like her right now. I'm Gia. No, I'm not Gia.
All right, that's the end of this episode.
All right, cool.
Sign out.
All right, cool.
All right, we love you guys. If you have any more questions, go on our Instagram. There's an ask box, so you can also just DM us, but we do like the ask box a little bit more. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Please subscribe. We love you guys, and we will see you next Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye.